Hello, good evening, students. Now, today we are going to start the series of the equilibrium chapter, student. So, firstly, we are going to understand what is meaning of the chemical equilibrium, right, student? So, in chemical equilibrium, the first thing, the substance which enters into the chemical reaction is called a reactant. Okay, whatever the substance which are going to enter into the chemical reaction is called reactant. Suppose, student, like that N2 plus 3H2. Okay, they are going to combine, student, to give the product. So what these are entering into the chemical reaction, student, so they are known as what, student? That is known as reactants, right, student? Next one, the substance which is formed in a chemical reaction is called product. So after the reaction of N2 and 3H2, it is giving 2NH3, student. This is what is known as the product. So any substance which is entering into chemical reaction is called reactant, and the product form is known as product. The form substance is known as product. Next point, a chemical reaction gives every information about the reaction except times of completion. So they will give, that is what is the phase of the N2, what is phase of S2, what is phase of form product. Every information they will give, student, whether reversible, irreversible reaction, but they will not give the how much time it is going to take. That things it will not give the chemical reaction. So a chemical reaction gives every information about the reaction except times of completion. First one is irreversible reaction, student. Irreversible. In these reaction, product cannot be converted into reactants. Okay, under the similar set of conditions, right, student? What they are point they are saying, student, that you keep in mind, what is in these reactions, product cannot be converted into reactants under the similar set of condition. Okay, so in these reaction, product cannot be converted into reactants under the similar set of condition. So irreversible reaction, they are saying, that is A plus B, it is converting into C. Okay, but C will not convert into, C will not convert into A plus B. Okay, no A, not possible, and B is also not possible. So this is not possible. So this is what this is the one way process. This is the one way, only one way. So one way process means what, student? This is the irreversible. No, irreversible. One way process means this is the irreversible reaction, student. Now when you talk about the another point, student, what is the another point if you're talking about, student? That is, these reaction takes place only in one direction. These reaction takes place only in one direction, means it is the unidirectional. These reactions are unidirectional in nature, right? So that is what the meaning. Let us have a look over the example of the irreversible reaction. First point is evaporation of water in open vessel. So whatever the water in open vessel get evaporated, student, it will not come back. So that is evaporation of water is in open vessel is the example of irreversible. Next one, thermal decomposition reaction. So thermally, if any reaction is getting decomposed, so it will again not reverse. So suppose KClO3 is forming KCl and 3O2. Again KCl and O2 cannot combine to give the KCl. So irreversible reaction, this is the one way process. The arrow is looking only one direction. Like calcium carbonate, also on heating it is converting into calcium oxide and carbon dioxide. It is also becoming what, student? It is also becoming the one way process. Now, next one is the precipitation reactions are also, that is the irreversible reaction. Like that, silver nitrate is there and sodium chloride. It is forming AgCl and NaNO3. But this is what it is. It is irreversible reaction. It is irreversible reaction, student. Similarly, H2SO4 is there and barium chloride is there, and it is forming BaSO4 plus 2HCl. These all reaction are entering into one side, student. So they all are irreversible, student. Irreversible. If the if the reaction is, if it is mentioning like that, this side and this side both is, this will be reversible, student. Reversible. But what they are saying, they are the thermal decomposition, Yeah, either is precipitation reaction, they are all are the irreversible. Some naturalization, neutralization reaction are also irreversible reaction. That is acid and base reaction is forming salt plus water. It will never return back to the again acid and base. That is what neutralization reaction is also the irreversible. Next one, burning of the formation of metal oxide, like magnesium and oxygen reacting, it is given magnesium oxide, it will not revert to form magnesium and oxygen. Similarly, magnesium nitride is there, it will also not revert student to form magnesium and nitrogen. Hydrogen fluorine, it is forming the hydrofluoric acid, it is not the revert to form the H2 and F2. So these were the example of the irreversible. Now let us have a look over the reversible reaction, student. Reversible, the reaction which can take place in both forward and backward direction under the same conditions are called the reversible reaction. So reversible reaction, when you are talking, so reactants is converting into the products and products is converting into the reactants. Okay, so that is forward reaction is product and backward reaction is reactant. Okay, forward reaction is product and backward reaction is reactant. This is what the reversible reaction. Okay, a reversible reaction does not go to completion. A reversible reaction does not go to completion. A reversible reaction will never convert, because product is converting into reactant and reactant is product. So a reversible reaction does not go to completion. Most of the reversible reaction are carried out in the closed vessel. Okay, when you are talking about reversible reaction, they always carried out in the closed vessel. If you are doing in the open vessel, student, so if anything is happening in open vessel, what will happen? Suppose you are evaporation you are doing, or any gases you are reacting, suppose N2 plus H2 you are reacting, no, so it is forming 2NH3, 2NH3. So what is happening, student? This all gases will be the evaporated, student. This all the gases will be evaporated. So you will not be able to get the any any good things, student. So that is what they are saying, any left thing will not get. So most of the reversible reaction are carried out in the closed vessels, right? Now next point they are saying, the removal they are saying, the removal of the one set of the product of a reversible reaction leads to completion of the forward products. Okay, forward reaction. So they are saying, student, the removal of the one of the product of the reversible reaction leads to the completion of the forward reaction. So whatever the product is forming, student, suppose we are having the sorry, student, we are having A plus B, it is giving that is C plus D. So they are saying, if you are removing, so what will be there, student? What will be happening? This will be the forward reaction will takes place. Okay, so wherever the low concentration is there, that direction it will go, student. The removal of one set of product, one of the product of the reversible reaction leads to completion of forward reaction. Next, find why example is there, student. H2 plus I2, it is giving 2Hi. PCl5 plus PCl3 giving Cl2. NO2 to N2O4. So these all are the C, student. Reversible arrow are there. H2 plus I2 is giving 2Hi. Similarly, 2Hi is getting broken into H2 plus I2. PCl5 is forming PCl3 plus Cl2. Similarly, PCl3, this is combining, it is giving PCl5. Similarly, NO2 is giving N2O4 and N2O4 can convert into NO2. Next one is that formation of ammonia is also reversible process. Formation of nitric oxide is reversible process. Formation of SO3 is reversible process. Means the same amount of the product is converting into reactant and reactant in product. And here is the formation of ester is also reversible process. Okay, calcium carbonate in aqueous solution, here is the also reversible process, student. So what we are saying, student, so reversible reaction, when you are talking about, student, so reversible reaction is the two-way process, reactant and product. Okay, it is converting, reactant is converting into product and product is reactant. But irreversible, it is only the one-way process, that is only reactant will convert into product, no product will convert into reactant. So this is all about the introduction of the equilibrium, student. I hope it will be helpful to you. Okay, thank you so much for watching, friends.